Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Awakened Happiness Now. Oh, no, this is not the Awakened Happiness Now. This is the Divine Shakti Rising Virtual Summit. Oops. I'm your host, shefaliburns. Thank you so much for being here with me, with us. And if you're new to me, new to my show, on YouTube as well, please do subscribe so you can take advantage of all the current shows, all the previous shows, all the shows coming up. It is my deepest wish, desire, and intention to bring to you these amazing speakers who are sharing their wisdom, their teachings, their experiences, their processes, their healings and clearings, etc., so that we can all thrive, so that we can all awaken to happiness now, and at the same time empower ourselves with that divine Shakti energy to create our lives in the best way possible. And so today, my dear friend Arpita Thakkar is back with us, and she's going to be talking about awakening you, transform your life. And some of what we're going to talk about today is the foundation of awakening you, what that is, information about some of the Awakening You sessions that are going to be happening in April, the kind of blockages that stop people from achieving health, wealth, and happy relationships. Arpita is going to share with us some simple practices that we can start with right away to see a change in our lives, and also a sneak peek of what's in store in those 3 sessions in April. And of course, some extra tips to share with our audience today based on some of your questions that you bring up for us. And there's going to be a guided meditation and simple tips to release some of these blocked energies that we are holding in our field. We all are holding energies that are, or these blocked energies that are affecting our lives, right? That are contributing to sometimes what we don't want, right? So I'm excited about this conversation for sure, absolutely. And of course, if you don't know Arpita, she has been with us before many times on Awaken to Happiness Now, but now she's here with us on Divine Shakti Rising. And so Arpita is an alternative therapist, a spiritual coach, an Akashic Records reader and teacher with over a decade of experience. She's a Reiki Grand Master, tarot card reader, angel guidance facilitator, block flower therapist, pendulum dowsing teacher, switchwords master, and author of 2 books, Turning the Mind Lights On and Akashic Records Unlock to Unblock You. She's the creator of the Oracle deck, Ganesh Guidance Oracle cards as well. So much has happened since the last time Arpita was with us because, like second book came out and those Oracle cards came out, and I'm sure so much more. So we're going to discuss all that and more with her today. So everyone, please join me in welcoming Arpita to the show. Arpita, welcome.
Thank you, Alara. That's so wonderful, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. Also, it's always my honor to be here on your platform, and I really enjoy being here. And yeah, it has been long since actually we have connected also. So was busy in a lot of other things, and a lot of other, as you have told, yes, a lot of other things have been created. Uh, it's like always, you are always a learner, always a teacher, always a master also. So it's good to be always connected with like-minded people like you, and I'm very glad to be here again.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's exciting and it's fun to be learning
Yes,
new things, but also, just enjoying life however it
yes,
comes, right? And sometimes life as it comes is not always as pleasant as we would like. We have challenges, we have situations that happen, as
yes,
everybody knows, my story, of course. So, the sometimes those blocks that we have been holding on to or energy that we've been holding on to need to be released. And so sometimes there can be a healing peak or, just so much going on in your life that causes sometimes uh, the healing, the blocks to come up to the surface to be released. And that can, it can be a little uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's still all about living life, enjoying life, experiencing life, and what life has to offer, and the good, bad, and the ugly, and knowing that in every situation there is a blessing, and it's always, we're grateful for these experiences because they are showing us more about who we are and helping us to release what doesn't serve us anymore, right?
yes, absolutely, absolutely. We all are here because we have certain karmic lessons to complete. There are the lessons that we have to learn, and to finish off those lessons or to learn those lessons, we take birth. So, in order, when we are learning the lessons, of course, the lessons come as situations and as experiences in our lives that could, create blocks for us if we don't learn it in the right way, or if we don't understand it in the right way. So, my point of this Awakening You session is also that why not we clear out those energies, those blocks, those beliefs, those emotions that are stuck with us, that that is not needed for us to hold. Because when we hold on to those stuck energies, we are not anyways going to learn our karmic lessons, plus our life never moves forward. So the best way is to understand. And it's like, for example, you do your house cleaning, might be a weekly, or might be, of course, every day, daily, weekly, or once in 15 days or something. It is just like that. You need a cleansing, a clearing for your internal self. Working on your inner self will always lead you to progress, to spiritual progress. Not only that, not only spiritual progress, progress in every area of your life, because everything is connected, everything's interconnected, whether you call it health, relationships, or money. For example, if you're stuck in financial matters, you get stressed, your relationships also get stressed, and it affects your health. So everything is anyway somehow interrelated. So why not start working on ourselves? And why do we, we don't have to, we just need to release and understand. It's a very simple process, which I'm sure in this Awakening You, when I take the actual class, in that, when you learn that process of clearing, of releasing the blocked energies, it will be of help to you in many other ways. You can do that practice during the full moon, new moon, or whenever you feel very heavy or low, or you are at that stage of life where you feel there are a lot of challenges, and let me release, so let me feel that lightness, so that the challenges, I'll be able to navigate through those challenges might be easily. So clearing is as important. Like, I sometimes call it a spiritual spa.
Mm.
You give a spa to yourself. Okay,
Right.
why don't we see that internal self? We keep ourselves physically very good. We, we wear good outfits, or we have that makeup, or we go to parlor or a salon and all that. Why don't we do that internal work? Nobody can see, only you can understand that. And believe me, that internal work anyways reflects physically out. So this Awakening You session, again, this was a downloaded process. It was not learned by any from somewhere, or it was just a downloaded process from my Akashic records, from my masters. The whole process was downloaded, and then I called it as Awakening You because it awakens your inner self. So the
Mm.
name, the title was also suggested by my masters. Keep this as Awakening You, because from the name itself, people will understand that it is going to awaken something in you. And this something in you, believe me, the process, the actual process that we are going to take in the classes, believe me, you will find a great shift in your energies. In your energies. First thing, what how it will help you is, of course, to release a lot of those negative energies, dense energies. For example, it could be a pain in your life, it could be even a physical pain, an emotional pain, a trauma, a grief, guilt, anger, anything, any such emotion connected with any of your experiences. It will help you to clear that, to release that. And just imagine, when you just release that baggage, you'll get, I'm feeling so light.
That's what we
Believe,
all want. Yes, absolutely.
just imagine you're carrying a heavy weight,
Yeah.
for example, a shoulder bag, and there are a lot of, you say, stones or rocks or whatever. You're holding that, and suddenly, if somebody just takes off that,
Yeah.
what a relief you feel. So that baggage is removed in these sessions. Okay. In the session itself, you will start to feel that shift. The only thing what I require from everyone in this session is to just trust the process, and trust and believe in yourself, so that the process works for you. Okay. And the process is so simple, in many of, and why again my second purpose to create this Awakening You was, there are a lot of other healing modalities which helps you to clear.
Mhm.
There are mostly of every, like you say, you name it, every modality has this clearing aspect. But this, in this Awakening You don't need to even realize what you have to clear. It is just what comes up, like in your mind, what pops up. You just have to let go that, without judgment, without thinking why you're holding this, without thinking what's the actual root cause of it. No, without going back to that trauma or that pain or that emotion or that experience. Just if it comes up, it is to release. So whatever comes up, it is to release. So all this happens in that awakening you session. It is in a guided way. It is a proper meditative process wherein you learn this, you clear, and not only you clear. This first thing is you clear. When you're clearing, there are a lot of healing frequencies that I send from my end so that it helps you to clear. There are a lot of divine beings, of course, we invoke, we create a sacred space, and then I give my healings, my love frequency healing, and a lot of other channeling frequencies, whatever at that moment, also, whatever I get as guidance. That time when you're clearing, that I channel those frequencies. Plus, after that, then we heal ourselves again through a guided way through the archangels. So we heal because it's just not to clear. After clearing, you become void in your energy field, and you have to fill it with positive energies. You have to bring in those positive, divine energies, empowering energies. So you fill that with the healing part. So then that healing is done. And after that healing, the empowerment thing also comes through affirmations, through statements that I make you all say. So there is full a process. So it's not only like clearing, it's clearing, healing, and empowering. If I put it together, that is the whole process that goes on. It will go on for almost 30 to 45 minutes. The awakening you. And of course, then we have those question answers or doubt clearance or sharing of experiences in the session. So this is about the awakening you session. And a lot of many people have found changes, as I've mentioned. For example, just one example, if I say a lady with a knee pain, she came for this awakening you session, and she had a knee pain. She was very fit, and she used to go for morning walks daily without fail every day. But because of her knee pain, then she had to stop her morning walks.
Mm.
Suddenly she had some problem with the knees, so she couldn't go for morning walks. And then she attended my awakening you session. In that, she released the knee pain, and she did it. And the next day she went for a morning walk. Second day she went. Third day she went. After 5 days, she messaged me, Arpita, I was waiting for some days. I was seeing whether it's really effective. 5 days she messaged me. She told me every day I'm going for my morning walk, which I couldn't for some time because of my knee pain. I don't have knee pain also, and I can walk now, and I'm so happy I'm going for my morning walks. And every day when I get up and I go for the walk, I thank you.
Ah,
So
beautiful. I love it. And I just want to say really quickly, even though we're talking about knee pain, we were talking about energetic healing. So if you do
yes,
have any physical issues, mental issues, spiritual issues, emotional issues, always see a professional practitioner, medical practitioner, etc. We are here just talking about energy healing and our own experiences and experiences of our clients, right? So neither me or Arpita are doctors or medical practitioners or professionals in any way. We're just sharing our experiences.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Of course, consult a doctor, a specialist, whatever case you have physically. But yes, energetic healing does give a huge impact, because sometimes those pain that we experience in our life, whether it be emotional, whether it be physical, are the result of the energies that we have held on to, and we don't realize that because we don't have time sometimes, to just pause and reflect
Yeah.
what are we carrying, you know it's like taken for granted. And for example, it could be a past experience of yours which have really not been so good, which has been very hurtful. You think you have forgotten it and it's okay now, you have moved on. But sometimes the energy remains of that event, of that happening, of that experience is still there somewhere stored in your body, and that will affect you somehow whether it be mentally, emotionally, physically, and then in every area of your life, even in money matters, even in relationship and in health, in spiritual matters. Everywhere there is a block created because of one energy that might be you might be holding, one stuck energy. And we don't realize that. We feel it's okay now, it's past, and now I'm not affected. But still, a clearing is necessary.
Yeah.
Still, a clearing is necessary. Okay. So it is like this clearing process will help you, again, to just let go, to forgive, whatever you call, and to be really thankful for the new energies that you will be inviting in your life. It will shift your life. It will shift your life. That is my word. It shifts the lives. So this is all about awakening you, and I do believe in this process. And I thought of dividing this, because some people in one session, I thought I don't want to combine everything. I want to just segregate it. So
Mhm.
I divided into three things, like one session, one awakening you session for health, one awakening you session for relationship, and one session for finance matters, for money. So this is how I've divided. So people can join, of course, any or all the three. And I would say join all the three, because one energy healing will affect anyways. It will be a part, like it's a layer that you have formed in every area of your life. So it's like an onion peeling. When you remove one layer, you find there's another layer. Okay, so it is like you better, I don't know what, it is all integrated. Every area of your life is integrated with one, sometimes one block, or one limiting belief that you're holding, or one emotion, one grief that you're holding. So this is what is about awakening you session.
Awesome. Thank you. And the thing with blocks, I mean, I might say, oh yeah, I have this block in finances, but I don't see how it's relating to other
Hmm.
areas, right? So I'm fixated on one area, right? Or for a relationship. And but I'm not seeing how that has been affecting every other area, include, I mean, physical for sure. I know, I get it. Um, but sometimes you can't see the connections, right?
Yes, you can't see the connections, but believe me, somehow it's always connected. It's always connected. It is an energy block is an energy block, right? It creates a block
Yeah,
in whatever life you're leading. So we are here dividing into three things, like this, but it is an energy block. So somehow you get a block in your life experiences.
yeah,
Okay, so you can't say that money, if you have this money issue and limiting belief about money, it will affect only money. No, that limiting belief can be affecting your relationship, but you might not be understanding that.
exactly, exactly. And
Okay.
sometimes we may not even say, oh, this block. I mean, people may not even be able to really identify what the block is. But I
Yes.
think what's important is to notice that what in your life is not working. Like
Yes.
where are you stuck, or where are you not moving forward, right?
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
that will give you some indication of, you know, where to start working first, right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that is what in the awakening you session also, you just think of all those things which you need to resolve, might be, you need to solve, or you feel that there is some challenge over here in this life. Just pick up those things, and automatically whatever, then the intention matters, whatever is a block connected with that, when you even say that and when you want to release that, believe me, it does get released.
But one thing you mentioned, Arpita, at the beginning was during an awakening you session, you don't have to come in with it with a block that you know of. It's going to come up in that moment, right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So I know some people are going to say
Hmm.
that, oh, well, nothing's coming up for me. I'm not clairvoyant. I'm not clairaudient. I don't hear things. I don't like, how do I know that something is coming up?
Yeah. See, I don't say it would come up like a vision form, or it would come as a thought, or something like a word, hearing. It is just, it is stored in your memory bank. Now, also, if I just say that, think of an incident that caused you pain, that gave you pain. So immediately your mind will go to that incident, to that experience. So
Yeah.
that is what is need to be released. Because if you felt pain over there, you might be carrying that pain emotion somewhere in your energy because you still remember it, you still know about it, and you know you are attaching anyways a pain with that experience. So if you're attaching pain, when I say think of a painful situation, if that is emerging, that means it has a block. This
Yeah.
has a block.
I
Yes.
wanna say really quickly too about that is like we are such powerful beings, and the thing is like if there's still something in our field, we will think of it. But if there's
Yes.
not, it won't even come into our mind. We won't even think of it, right? So that's how you know when a block has been released. It's like you don't even think about or
Yeah.
remember, right, some of those incidents that have happened in your past. But if in this moment you say, well, think about a situation where it was painful, and painful, we mean emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, just think like the first thing that comes to you.
Yeah.
And as soon as you think of something, because we all have something, let's
Yes.
get real. There's always
Yes.
something. So that is the thing that is going to get
Yeah.
worked on releasing and clearing, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it is like no pressure on those who are doing the session. It's like just be relaxed and whatever comes up, understand that it is telling you that I need to be released.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So it is like, see, when you're aligned with the universe and when you just surrender to the universe, the universe will automatically help you. So the universe will bring you whatever is in your mind, whatever's in your memory. So we all have, even from the childhood, might be, for example, it could be as simple. In my Awakening You sessions, there was one student who even told me that I never thought that this is the thing that I needed to release. She thought, when I asked her, when I was guiding them, that think of any situation, she suddenly went to her childhood. And in the childhood, she had received a good scolding from her parents, something for some reason. I don't remember that, but yes, something was there. And where she felt very bad, she was small. So she felt very bad about it. She was crying that time. And that was a hurt that she experienced, might be for the first time. So that impacted her. And suddenly that came in her mind, that came in her memories. So that
yeah.
means there is something that she received at that moment. That energy that she received from that experience was of sad, feeling like, nobody understands me. And somewhere that got stuck in her energy field. That is why when I guided them, think of it, this experience came up. So understand this is to be released. So she never thought that she had this thing to release.
Yeah, yeah. But it
Yeah,
came up in that moment.
but
Yeah,
it came up.
yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
actually when you just leave it and when you just surrender, things will come up. There'll be so many things that will come up. That's my responsibility. I'll bring it up also.
Ex- ex- Awesome. And
Yeah.
so, I know we're talking about these awakening you sessions, but even still, it's like part of clearing and healing is surrendering, right?
Yes.
Is being willing
Yes.
to surrender the story, willing to surrender in the moment to the divine, and at the same time letting go of the control of having to hold on to those energies, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Letting go is a main thing. You need every day to let go. Every day, in a whole one day also, we would be acquiring so many energies which, like, it's not necessary. It could be a simple, not necessary of sad or pain or something, but just an energy, that a thought, even a thought, or a judgment that we have placed on others. We would be doing that
Yeah.
unintentionally, of course. Even that needs to be released. Even that needs to be released. So when you're judging others, you will be judged by others. That's obvious fact. So certain things, when we just become aware on a daily basis, also if we become aware, uh, it is of great help. So this is also one of the tip I'll tell. Now, I was going to share a lot of tips also here on this call. So one of the tip is that this is what even I do daily at night when you go to sleep. When you're on bed, just pause 1 minute and think of the entire day. Even if you don't have time to think or you just don't want to focus on what all happened that day, just put an intention. Whatever I have acquired today, any negative energy, any unwanted energy, or any unhealthy energy. That which is not for my highest or greatest good, I release it now. I release it, I clear it now. Divine light, please transmute these energies. Just when you make that statement, believe that, believe me, when you do it on a continuous daily basis, consistently, it will shift your energies. Slowly, slowly, what will happen, in that process, every day there will be a thought then that will come up. You will become more aware. You will become more aware of what you did or what others did throughout the day. That a slowly habit that will be formed, and then you will be in control and in awareness of everything that is happening even during the day. So for
Beautiful,
example,
powerful.
yes, for example, even during the day, if I get angry, if I just get frustrated and I raise my voice again, there'll be an awareness. Arpita, you're doing this. Okay, sorry, I need to calm down. you know Immediately there'll be a response control that will come in your energy. This is because every night you are reflecting, okay, this is all what happened and I need to release. You don't have to judge. You just even say, put an intention, all the negative energies, unwanted energies, unhealthy energies, I release it from my body, mind and soul. I release it because I know it's no longer needed for me to hold. I release it because it is not for my highest or greatest good. I release it now. I release it now. I release it now. Universe, please transmute these energies into the divine light. When you say itself, I feel so powerful when I say this.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Absolutely. And it's like for those of you who are here live with us, take notes definitely for with all these tips that Arpita is sharing, and implement them. Right, implement them. You don't have to get it
Yes.
perfect, but to have the intention there just to release and clear. Right, and so that you're
Yes.
not holding these energies anymore. Right,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
see how you feel after a few days. And I always say, don't just do it once, do it for a few days and then see what you notice. And it is all about us being more aware and conscious of ourselves in every moment, right? So a
Absolutely.
lot of the time during the day, we're doing things on automatic pilot. We're not even aware of it. We're not aware of the
Yeah.
thoughts we're having. Sometimes we're not even aware of the feelings until after, right after the
Yes.
fact. So once you start clearing these energies and being gently aware of how, what happened in this day, how did I react, or just just watching it like a picture, like a movie, to say
Yes.
this is what happened during the day. What Arpa is saying is that you're going to start to become more conscious and aware of how you are functioning during your day. And then you'll be able to change things, more quickly than,
Yes.
having to do it at nighttime, right? So you can do it right in
Yes.
the moment, having that awareness. I love it. Thank you, Arpita. That's great.
Yes, yes, absolutely. One other tip if I would say is like morning. Now this is at the night. So morning when you get up, two things to do in the morning. First thing, ground yourself. Daily, again, when you get up from your bed, before you place your feet on the ground, just ground yourself in the sense, feel that the roots, trees like roots are coming out from the sole of your feet, and those roots are just penetrating inside the mother earth, thus grounding you strongly to the mother earth. Feel the roots that are coming from the sole of your feet, that's going down and deeper inside the mother earth. It's connecting with the mother earth, and you feel grounded. And the main, if I say, benefit of grounding is that when you ground yourself, the first thing in the morning, when you're connected, when you're rooted strongly with the mother earth, you don't fall. You don't fall. You remain stable mentally, emotionally throughout the day. And you are in that awareness. Plus, if there is anything negative happening in during the day, anything wrong, you don't get impact. The mother earth takes care of it. The energies go down into the mother earth. And when you ground in the morning, place this intention: Mother earth, please keep me grounded strongly to you throughout the day today. And any negative energies impacting me, I send it to you immediately. Transmute them into the divine light. The mother takes care of you. Yeah, we don't know, the mother does take care of you. It's that is why we call mother. Mothers do take care of their children. So they have that kind of giving protection, giving love. Mother Earth has the same thing towards you. But only when you place that intention, when you believe that Mother Earth will take care of you. Do the grounding. Believe me, you will always feel so strong, supported, and stable throughout the day.
Mm.
And even sometimes, even for example, if something goes wrong um, in the day, during the day, I just have to close my eyes and I say, Mother Earth, take care, because I'm rooted. I just feel that my roots are there, connected. And immediately there's a, again, shift in my energies.
Beautiful. And if
Yeah.
you know, again, this is with intention, right? And so
Yes,
when it comes to grounding, especially, it's about being present, you know.
yes,
So that is what grounding helps you to do, is to help you stay present in the moment,
yes,
in awareness. And at the same time, what you're creating when you're grounding is you're creating that cord, grounding cord, if you want to call it. But what that does, it takes those excess energies out of your system and sends them
yeah,
down to Mother Earth so they can be transmuted, so that you don't have to deal with any excess energy in your field, right? Because
yes, absolutely.
we pick up so much during the day and
Yes,
night, you know, for that
yeah,
matter, right? But and sometimes it just sits in our field, and you wonder, why am I so tired? Why do I feel so sluggish? Because your energy is sluggish, because you're holding all these energies that you don't need and that are excess. But if you send them down to Mother Earth, she will transmute them. She will take them. She doesn't care what they are. You know, if it's
yeah,
anger, frustration, like whatever happens to be, just send it
yeah.
down and ask for her to just transmute them, and she will transmute them into whatever the planet, humanity, the collective needs in that moment as well, right?
Absolutely. And there is always a balance in your energy levels when you ground yourself in the morning. So that, morning when you get up, sometimes you're full of stress. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do this today. My schedule is so tight and everything. So when you have all those things going on in your head, but if you're grounded, believe me, you will say to yourself, it's okay. I can take it.
Yeah.
There'll be a balance in your energy levels. You won't be either going with frustration or nothing. No, you will know how to balance yourself. That's the main thing of grounding. So that is why grounding has to be done in the morning, so that you remain balanced throughout the day. Okay.
Yes.
Other tip, what I would say, again, just immediately after grounding, please say thank you. Gratitude is the must to do list every day, every moment. It is every moment. Even if, for example, there is something sweet that comes to my house. We are, of course, in this India, we have a lot of exchanging of sweets, and there is always, something other festivities is going on. So any packet of sweets also, if I get, whether I'm not so fond, but yes, I do get, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. Okay, if the day is I just get up in the morning, of course, first I say thank you for the day. Thank you for this day. And I'm sure this day is going to go very well. Thank you for that also. You express gratitude to each and everything. Say, involve this thank you. The word thank you doesn't mean, it's not a simple small word, it's a gratitude word. Gratitude brings a lot of multitude of energies in return for whatever you're thankful for. When you say thank you for this day, thank you for this tea that I'm having, thank you for the coffee that I'm having, thank you for this lunch, thank you for this uh, whatever breakfast, every moment say thank you. Just thank you, universe. Just say like that also. You don't need to take time for that. You don't need to have time or take out time. Thank you. You wear your clothes, oh, thank you for this clothes. Anything, and especially when you're purchasing certain new things or you're getting gifts, do say thank you. Immediately say, universe, thank you. Even if you say that much, it reaches.
Mm.
You are sending a vibration of gratitude. All is simple. These are so simple things we know, but we don't apply it sometimes. We don't take
Yeah.
that effort to apply it. But believe me, when you apply, I have been applying every time. So I know how it, how that results are so powerful when you do it sincerely, with trust, with faith, not with that outcome, thinking that, okay, if I say now gratitude, it will be good for me. I'll get in return thousand things more. But no, it's not like that. It should come from your heart. The thank you should come up immediately from your heart. It's not like a selfish thing you're doing, but you should feel thankful for, and that will really help. These are small, small things. Whereas, when you want to clear those energies, if you're filled with all those things, the clearing just happens. You don't need to do much of the clearings also. Gratitude anyway clears a lot of your blockages. Because,
Beautiful.
you are not, if you're complaining, for example, you will attract more of those experiences also that will bring more blockages. But when you are in gratitude, when you're thankful, automatically your other things subside. Gratitude has so much of pressure that it anyways presses down the other things, and you grow in whatever way you have to grow. Gratitude is so powerful. Even if you don't feel like, sometimes you feel, oh, I don't have my job, my health is not doing good, what can I be thankful for, have gratitude for? Make a list. You have a house, you have family, you have children. At least be thankful for that. It cannot be possible that you don't have anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So thankful. Gratitude is very important in your daily life. Morning when you get up, say thank you, and involve that thank you during the entire day. When you're eating, when you're drinking, when you're going out, when you're going to work, every day. Thank you for the work. Thank you for this office. Oh, thank you. But even whenever you're having even a meeting, oh, thank you. In your mind, even if you don't want to say to that person, say thank you in your mind.
Yeah.
Thanks to that person.
And of
So
course, being grateful and having gratitude raises your vibration frequency automatically, right? And that will also affect your energy field. Um,
yes.
so it's a must do. It's not one of those, oh, I think I should do it from time to time. No, it's a
Yeah.
must. And I love what you said about, even thank being grateful and thankful for the day, starting off the day, thankful for just like everything in your life, because everything is given to us by the divine,
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely.
It's not through clients or our job or whatever. Those are just avenues for the support
Yes,
to come through,
yes,
right? From the divine. Yeah.
yeah,
God, source, creator, divine, whatever word you want to use, whatever name you want to use, but
yeah,
everything comes from that, right?
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you.
And one more tip, if I say, uh, for example, if somebody hurts you, you get hurt by a person, and y- one thing immediately when you bring it in your mind, God bless you, I forgive you. You, you don't give reactions. If you say these statements, I forgive you, God bless you. It's like you're putting like in inverted commas, I would say you're putting that this person is a child, this
Right.
person is innocent. So
Yeah.
I forgive you, God bless you. Immediately you won't respond in an angry way to that person, even if that person it's hurting it, you won't get impacted with that situation,
Yeah.
that hurt. So this one thing also I have tried to apply many times in my life. Whenever I feel that somebody is really not understanding me, or I really feel like, oh, I want you to understand. When you on that verge, you say, okay, God bless you, I forgive you. You keep on saying that. Keep on saying automatically your vibrations will start to change.
For
Instead
sure.
of going on the negative way, it will go on the positive way. And not only for you, it will be good for the other person. When that
Yeah,
other person see
absolutely.
that you're not reacting, that person also calms down.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I love
yeah.
that. I always think of it as, you know, when somebody says something to me, which, it's like, It's like they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're saying. It's okay. They are like a child. They're innocent. They just don't know. So it's
Yes,
okay. It's fine. You know. So
yes,
and then let it
yeah,
go. But I love this part better. It's like, yeah, God bless you. I forgive you because
yeah,
they just have no idea. You know, their
yes,
consciousness is not the same as mine, for example, right? So
totally.
and they don't have the same experiences that I do, etc. So it's like it's okay. They are where
Yeah,
they're at. It's
and
fine.
and believe me when you say I forgive you and God bless you, one is that you're not creating any karmic contract. So no blocked energies will come to you. I mean, you're just letting go at that moment itself.
Yeah.
You're not being impacted. You're immediately letting go, so it doesn't form an energy block for you. That is
Awesome.
very important. So
Yes.
the more you become aware of all such small things, you attract less of blockages. You attract less of all those kind of energies that are heavy on you.
Yes. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely start to implement that as well, for sure.
Yes,
I,
yes,
I think that'll be really helpful. So thank you.
yes,
There were some questions in the chat, Arpita,
yes.
that I wanted to bring up really quickly. So Annette was asking, as a former neat freak, why
Hmm.
am I paralyzed around decluttering or cleaning? So she used to clean all the time, but now she
Hmm.
suddenly cannot.
So the question is why?
Yeah, why am I paralyzed around decluttering and cleaning? So obviously there's a block there of some sort.
Yes, of course. There would be a block, of course, or might be, you see, again, the block comes sometimes from our own beliefs.
Yes, for
Might be
sure.
you would have been tired of doing the same thing. So, you wanted, might be sometimes when we want a change in our life, the change comes in this way also. The change can come in this way. So, you getting paralyzed in this is like, might be that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Sometimes unintentionally you create that for yourself. Okay, again, because of you complaining sometimes more on this, uh, and what should I say, it is a lesson. If you ask what is this lesson, when you ask the universe, or even if I would say you at night, again, when you go to sleep, one simple thing what I do, again, talk to your pillow, pamper your pillow, and just say, what is the lesson that I have to learn from this situation of mine? Please give me the guidance in my dream
Yeah.
and guide me and make me understand what is it, why is it that I have created in this? Why is it for me like this, the situation? What is it trying to tell me? What is it indicating? Please give me through my dream, please give me this guidance. Uh,
Awesome. Yeah.
yes,
I'm
it is
also
also
getting the energy of resentment, right? So
resent.
yeah,
That's
because
what
I
I told,
mean,
complaining and yeah.
some people may like cleaning, but I don't know who exactly that would be, but maybe said there are some people who actually like cleaning, but
Hmm.
maybe, she, even though she used to do it all the time, maybe she's, for me, I'm getting like she's going on strike.
Yeah, she's going on. That's what I told. It's sometimes when you do too much and you really want that, no, now I can't carry on, then the universe will send you that, okay, you don't want to carry on, tathastu, like, God bless you, they say.
Yeah.
Just with this example, there was one case where I was doing an Akashic reading for someone. And okay, so I was doing an Akashic reading for someone, and this lady, her eyesight, she was losing her eyesight somehow. It was not a normal thing. It was not at all a normal thing. She was losing her eyesight somehow. And when we went into deep into her records, I don't know, I got a feeling, and I just had this. Do you have this kind of feeling towards any of your family members that you don't want to see somebody? You can't see that sight of that person also. You can't bear it. She told, yes. I told, and you always wish in your mind that, I don't want to see this person. I don't want to see this person. But you're staying with that person. You're
Hmm.
in the family and you don't want to see that person. So when you make that statement, I don't want to see, universe will grant your wish. So your eyesight becomes, something problem with the eyesight so that you can't see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it is
Interesting.
somewhat, so again, this is your own block, your own
Yeah.
limiting belief that you have created for yourself.
Yeah.
Unintentional.
So Annette
Yeah.
says, she said, thank you. That was helpful. I can ponder what I am learning. And she says, it
Yes.
is resentment because my
Mm,
boyfriend is a slob. He won't
mm,
help. He just adds to the problem.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
So
yes.
yes, of course. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
you're like, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I quit.
Yeah.
Right? Totally.
Yes.
I totally can understand that. But, something has to be resolved in that area for sure. Right?
You can start forgiving. Start if you know about the Ho'oponopono prayer, of course, that works very well. You don't have to forgive your boyfriend for that. Feel that you're just making this prayer to the universe. Because when we say to people, you have to forgive that person, it's very hard to practically believe for some. How can you forgive this person? This person is doing so, has done so bad to me, and this and that. You just make a prayer to the universe that I'm so sorry for attracting this block in my life, this that I have triggered myself. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for that. And I thank you, universe, for teaching me this lesson. And I love you for that.
Hmm. Yeah, that's brilliant. I love that because it's not about the other person. It's about you and your energy and what you're holding on to. It's not about the other person at all. It's about you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Annette, yes, you can forgive him for sure, but
Yes.
it's also about you holding on to these energies, forgiving yourself for holding on to these energies.
Yeah. So yeah, you're saying to the universe, yeah, I forgive myself also. You can even include that. I forgive myself for holding on to these energies and I now wish to release it. Again, do that night ritual that I've told you.
Yeah.
With this specific event or happening, just hold that in your mind and say, I release all the negative energies that I've acquired through this experience of mine. And feel that you will get a lot of relief.
Yeah.
Forgiveness and releasing. Do these two things.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
it. And gratitude.
And gratitude. Yes.
Awesome. And then there's a question from Michelle. She says, sometimes I get frustrated when I do try to get ahead and I get set back for one reason or another.
Okay. Again, see, again, setbacks are always there. Okay. But understand that through the setbacks, you would have learned many things. List out those things. I would always say setback, failures. I have had lots of failures in my life, lots of failures. And at that time, I also wondered, why is this failure there for me? I mean, if I would have to say my story, you would be surprised to know the failures that I have had in my life. More failures I have had. And but every failure I have stood up more strongly. I have emerged more, I have become more stronger as a person, internally and externally also, mentally, emotionally, in every way. So might be the setback is also making you more strong or is making you aware of the thing that is causing the setback. Understand for what reason the setback is happening. Oh, yes, Michelle, so nice of you. Understand why the setback is happening. And also the other side of the coin, if you see, is this setback giving me some positive results also?
Yeah, because sometimes it does.
Yeah. Yes. Might be that's not meant for you. Or might be the work you're doing. It's actually you shouldn't go that way. And that is why the universe says, stop, stop, stop. You're not going the right way. Go this way. This is not that way that you have to go. So that is why you fail continuously. When you fail continuously, ask, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path?
Mm. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. And so I just wanted to share what Carrie wrote in the chat around the whole cleaning bit. And she said she also had that same experience. She said, I needed to focus on my healing.
Mm,
And as I did do it for who I lived with and did resent it, right? So she did the cleaning and then she resented it, right? Now I realize divine order creates divine harmony for me. So now I don't clean as deep as I did before, but I do it for me.
Yeah, so nice. It's very nice.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful.
a good awareness, and that is why small things makes us more confident about what we are doing, what we are attracting. It brings an awareness in our energy field.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, Carrie. And like, wow, you're up early. I'm just gonna say you're up early. Mariola, you have a question as well for Arpita. I mean, yeah, for Arpita, you want to unmute? Let me see. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, hi.
Hi. Hi.
I do have a question. I signed for the 3 sessions, but I didn't realize that there is no recording or so or replay. So I wanted to know what time is it? Because what if I can't do it live because of time difference?
So, Mariola, you're in Europe, right?
Yeah, in London.
Yeah, so you should be okay because it's around like an hour before this time
On Sunday?
on
I don't
Saturdays. On,
Saturday.
on
Oh,
Saturdays.
then it should be fine.
Yeah.
And the other question I had about it also, because it's not on the specific thing, but like wealth and stuff. So do we need to choose that topic for each one, intention, or and or just I don't know
Okay,
how.
well, yeah.
If you could explain when you get to this part more about how it works, that offer.
Yeah,
That
maybe we'll
would
do
be
that
great.
now. Yeah, maybe we'll do that now, Mariola. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
thanks. All right, so let's talk about the special offer page since Mariola is bringing it up. So there's some questions, etc. So let me just see if I can open up the right
Yeah.
page. Give me one second. I'm going to share my screen. And I want to go with, oh, well, whatever. We'll just do this one. It's okay. Let me just see if I can. We want this one. Okay, perfect. It's the same
Yeah.
page. All right, so this is the special offer package. There are 3 choices, right, for the Awakening You session. I'm going to let Arpita explain first, and then if there's any clarification needed, I'll share that in a second. So, Arpita, you want to share a little bit about the session
Yeah.
specifically?
Yes, sure. So, so Awakening You session is divided into, as I say, three categories actually. 3 sessions are going to take place. Every session is going to happen once in a week, that is on every Saturday. So, these 3 categories, the major categories of your life, I have divided this into relationships, money, and health. Okay, so for example, if you feel that you have challenges in your relationship area, then you can take the relationship session, or a health session. If you feel you have certain challenges, then you can take the health session or the money session. As I told in the beginning of this call, that it's good if you take all the three, because we all have something or the other to do with all the 3 categories, and all the three, it's always interrelated with each other. But still, if somebody prefer that they want specifically only for relationship, then go for the relationship session. So these are the 3 main categories that you can take advantage of. You can either join for one, or you can join for two, or you can join for all the three. And this is happening on every Saturday. Indian time, it will be 6 p.m. This will be around 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes session. So 6 to 7 p.m., we can take it in that way. Or 7:15, it would exceed depending on the group. So yes, this is all about the package, I can say.
Yep. And so I just want to clarify really quickly. So April 4th, the Saturday,
Yeah.
April 4th, is all about money and finance related clearing and empowering. April 11th, Saturday, April 11th is all about relationships. And then Saturday, April 18th is all about health. So even if if you join all 3, then on April 4th we're going to work only on money, and April 11th only on relationships, and April 18th only on health. Okay. So if you only want to join one, you can join one. If you want to join all three, you can join all three. Or if you want to choose two, you can choose two. They are on live on Zoom. There are no recordings and there are no refunds if you missed a class. So you have to be present, live, and be willing to receive, and at the same time be willing to let go, right? So if you wanted to do all three sessions, the package is $75 or 6,500 INR. If you want to just do two of them, it's 55 and 4,500 INR. If you want to just do one, it's 35, which is 2,500 INR, right? So you get to choose which one you want to do and how many sessions you want to do, okay? So if there's any questions about that, just let us know. Okay, so there's some wonderful testimonials that people have shared about working with Arpita. You can check those out. And as well, there's a much fuller bio than what we shared at the beginning, as well, for all the wonderful things that Arpita is doing and sharing with the world and helping humanity and all of her clients and students. So definitely check it out. And if you have any questions, let me know. So let me know, Mariola, if that answered your question, if that was clear.
Yes, but not complete. So the intention things, for example, if it's
No, okay. So April 4th. So Mariola, April 4th is all about money. So on that day, Arpita is going to ask you, in that moment when you're in that guided meditative state, she's going to ask you, so what pain or hurt did you experience in the past? It's going to come up around money.
So she will be asking,
finances.
so we are choosing the kind of what comes up. So there is going to be kind of in that area, yeah?
Yeah, and it's going to be around money the first day, April 4th. And then the next day it's going to be about relationships, and then the third one is going to be about health.
So because I was like wondering because some people do it like for example, health, you choose the topic that maybe you've got teeth a problem or water retention or some other, and
so health could be anything, like it could be your teeth, it could be your hips, it could be whatever issue that's coming up in that moment. We're not choosing, we're not saying, I want to focus on this. It's basically going to be in that moment, your higher self is going to say, is going to bring to you the memory that that wants to come up to be cleared and healed, right, Arpita?
Yes, and it is not, for example, just one health issue. You could say this, that, any number of health issues that can come up. Okay, so it is not just one issue we are targeting as anything that comes up, anything in your life that is challenging regarding in that area. Okay,
what if someone is not like not everyone perceives the same? What if you don't get like any images or memories and stuff like that? How do you proceed with when in that situation?
So even if you, and we talked about this earlier because I asked this question myself, Mariola, and we talked about this earlier. So even if you don't, you're not going to get messages or anything, but you're going to get a memory or something is going to come up in your awareness of, oh yeah, back then I had this pain or I had this thing happen to me, or something is going to come up for you. It's not going to be something out of random and out of the blue. It's going to be something that you experience. Some sort of memory is going to come up for you regarding health, for example.
That's the thing. I often
so you
don't
have to
get
trust.
those.
You have to
I
trust.
often kind of like feel something in the body, like heaviness in some certain area or emotional, but I don't get like pictures or memories of the situation.
So like last year, if you suddenly had a pain in your neck, you don't remember that?
No.
Okay. Well, even still, I think Arpita is going to share how that works. Because even if you don't get a memory, even if you're feeling it in the body, it's still coming up, right? So it's still coming up to be cleared.
Even if the pain is not there, at least even if you think that now you're saying that you had a pain, might be. So even if you had that pain, and you can just put an intention, if anything connected with that pain that I'm holding still, if anything connected, you don't need to realize much. Okay, you don't need to pressurize yourself to put a focus or to understand why did it happen also. You don't need to judge too much. You just, okay, if there's anything connected with that pain, still, if there is remaining in my energy, I need to release, please release.
Okay, that's helpful. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mariola.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Anybody have any other questions regarding what we've been, whether it's the package, the awakening new sessions, whatever we're talking about, just let us know. You can raise your hand or you can type your question in the chat. Let me just go back to the page for a second to
Yeah.
see if there was anything else I wanted to. So Arpita, really quickly.
Yeah.
So let's say somebody only wanted one session, right? So they purchased the package for one session. Then they're going
Yeah.
to, because I gave them your phone number and your email. So then they're going to contact you and they're going to tell you which one you want, and then you're going to send them the Zoom information, right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Awesome. Perfect. So that is how that works. So if you wanted, if you purchased for two sessions, you will message Arpita and let her know which two sessions you want, and then she will send you the Zoom information for those two sessions, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Or three, whatever, however happens to be. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So I think that's clear for everyone. Okay, awesome. All right, so if there's no other questions, I know, Arpita, you wanted to do a short guided meditation.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So this short guided meditation is like just to give you a glimpse of what actually we'll be doing in the awakening you. It is just a glimpse. When I say glimpse means it's just a glimpse. It is not the entire process, but just to give you a feel, an idea of what it can happen when you even put an intention that you need to release.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So let's start this meditation, and I request everyone close your eyes. Be comfortable wherever you are seated. This will just take 5 to 10 minutes of yours. So sit down peacefully, sit down comfortably. You can cross your legs, you can place your feet down. Absolutely okay. Sit with a little bit of erect spine. If you can sit straight, that will be good. Not with much pressure, but yes, sit straight. Just relax your entire body. Feel that you're relaxed, you're calm, you're peaceful. Start breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in, breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. As you're breathing in, feel that you're breathing in the positive energies, love, joy, happiness, peacefulness. As you're breathing out, breathe out through your mouth and feel that you're breathing out, blowing out all the negative energies from your body. Breathe out your stress, your anxieties, your pain, your hurt, your anger. And as you do this, focus on your breath. Be in the present. Focus how you're breathing in. As you're breathing in, what is happening? As you're breathing out, how you feel. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat 2 more cycles. Breathe in. Inhale deeply now. Exhale. One last time. Inhale deeply now. Exhale. Now, as you're totally relaxed and calm, focus on yourself. Bring all your attention now to your heart chakra, center of your chest. Focus on your heart chakra. Invoke all your divine beings that you're connected with, your masters, your god goddesses, your angels, your spirit guides, whomever you know, you can think of, you're devoted to. Call them, invoke them. Feel their presence around you. And see them blessing you as you feel and you sense their blessings. Feel that a golden light is entering your body through your crown chakra, a divine, bright, golden light falling on top of your head, on your crown. And slowly this golden divine light from your crown chakra flows down to your forehead, to your face, to your neck, to your heart, to your abdomen, lower abdomen, your thighs. See it flowing down now to your knees, legs. Feel that you're entirely, totally covered in this divine golden light. Beautiful divine golden light with the presence of all your divine beings around you. Just create a visual of it or feel it or sense it. Now again, bring your focus to your heart. You can keep one hand or both the palms on your heart. And with this divine light in and around you, ask the divine light, dear divine light, show me anything that is not necessary for me to hold. The energy, the block, the emotion, or the pain, or the belief that I need to release. Please help me to release that. Put this intention in your mind. Help me to release whatever I need to, because it's not for my highest and greatest good to hold. Please show me that which I need to transform. Please reveal any of the block that is going on in my life right now that I need to take care of, that I need to be aware of. Take a minute, whatever comes up in your mind. It could come as a vision. It could come as just a thought. It could come as like a knowing to you, or a feeling, or an emotion that you might feel in your heart. Be aware of what is going on in your energy right now. It could be 1, 2, or 3 things that comes up suddenly. Let it come up. Don't judge. Don't ask questions more on it. Whatever is coming up, just say, dear golden light, help me to clear these things, these energies. Transmute them for my highest and greatest good. Place this intention now. Then as you place this intention, feel those energies leaving your heart and going right in that divine light, disappearing the divine light. Feel those emotions, that pain, that block, whatever came up right now. It's just flowing out from your energy body, from your heart. It's being pulled by that divine light, and it's being transmuted in that divine light. Feel it just disappearing, that light. Feel it leaving you, your energy body. Let it go. Say yourself, I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. I know it's not necessary for me to hold that. I realize it. I accept it. I let it go. As I want to align myself with my divine purpose. I let go of all these. Say to yourself now, I forgive myself for holding on to these energies. I forgive myself. I accept myself the way I am, and I love myself the way I am. I love myself. I'm now healed, and I now feel empowered. I'm blessed. Feel the divine energies filling your heart. Feel that empowering energies filling your heart. Sense that fullness of those beautiful energies that are now entering your heart in place of what you have released. Feel that these energies are giving you a lot of healing. It's right going to your wounds and healing your wounds with lots of unconditional love energies. Feel that you're receiving these love energies. Be in this moment for some time. Bask in this divine light with the divine beings around you, blessing you, healing you, helping you to release. Express your thanks, your gratitude to all the divine beings that you have invoked, to the universe, to the divine light, to yourself, and to everyone present here. Thank you, universe. Thank you, each and every one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you feel good, comfortable, you can open your eyes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was great. I was yawning a lot, so please, everyone, drink some water as well.
Yeah, yes. Yawning is a great sign of release.
So let us know how you're doing. Let us know in the chat how that was for you. I had three things coming up.
Yeah, great.
Mary says, thank you. You're welcome. Michelle says, I needed that, but too short. Yes, but in the in the Awakening You sessions, it will be much longer. Yeah, this was just a
Yes.
taste, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to receive that. Awesome. Mariola, how are you doing? How was that for you?
I was doing something else, so I will have to re-listen later in the replay. I didn't do the process with you.
Okay,
right
awesome.
now.
Yeah, definitely go back and watch and listen again, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. No, that was there was a lot of, for me, a lot of yawning, but at the same time, a lot of releasing and clearing, and just that awareness of what was coming up was important for me too. It's like, oh, okay, interesting. You know, no
Yeah.
judgment, but just awareness.
Yes.
Valerie said, lovely process. Good. I'm glad you were able to be here for that, Valerie. Cindy says, thank you. That was beautiful. I had 3 things come up also that needed to be released also. So not just that needed to be released, but were released during the process.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Intention matters a lot. When you put just places intention, I need to release this. The universe helps you to release it.
Yeah. So those 3 things, Cindy, were released during this process. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the whole intention behind the process, was to release whatever was coming up.
Yes. And believe me, in the Awakening You session, this is going to be really intense. Very intense it is. You wouldn't imagine. It's really going to be intense and it's going to be a long process. As I told you, 30 to 45 minutes is only the process
Yeah.
that's going to take. Yeah.
Yeah. This was just really short, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Anita says, thank you. I released some guilt. Awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
Good, good,
That,
good, good. And again, there's no judgment around whatever you were experiencing or whatever came up. It's just the awareness, like, okay, great. It came up, now it's released. Now I can move forward. Right? Keep moving forward, keep moving on.
yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Good. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing what you experienced as well. I was gonna yeah. So that was fun. So
Yes.
again, even in this process, we did the releasing, clearing,
Yes.
we did and then we brought in those
Yeah.
higher energies, right? We brought in the love, and I don't remember what else, but some other healing frequencies. So
Healing frequencies and also the empowering frequencies.
exactly. So it's not just about releasing and clearing, it's also about being empowered and healed as well, energetically, right?
Yes.
For me, it happened, it seemed to go by really quickly, right?
Hmm.
But at the same time, it was just feeling everything happening was was great, and just the awareness of what was coming up was important for me too. Just like, yes, that's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing. Yes, please, let's go. Let's let it go. Let's release it. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah. So awesome. Thank you. All right. So, is there anything else you wanted to share with us today, Arpita?
Uh, Nothing much. Yes. Oh, one thing, of course, do join the Awakening News session. When you join, you will understand the process. And of course, you can take charge of this process later on by yourself and you can do it for yourself also. So it is of a great benefit. And believe me, as I told, that it's going to be intense also. During this session, there are a lot of healing energies that I invoke and I send from my end also. So there's a lot of things that are happening in that session, particularly. So, yes, do take advantage of this.
Absolutely. And I will put in the on the special offer page the timings for North America and Europe as well, so that it's clear for everyone what the timings are for the calls. And again, remember, it's a live group um, session, right?
Yeah.
And so that the collective energy as well of the group. So let's say how that works. We all know how that works, right? So everything that's cleared for one person is cleared for everybody else if we're willing to release and let it go as well, right? So we're not just
Yes.
releasing our own stuff, we're also releasing whatever we resonate with from other people as well, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is why we say the group energies are very powerful because in the group energies and when you work together in releasing, believe me, there are a lot of things that comes up also to be released. So yes, and it becomes all the more powerful. The process also becomes more powerful with everybody's intentions and the healing energies and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's going to be really powerful sessions to really do some deep work. So April is the month of healing, I guess we're going to say healing, clearing, and empowerment, right? So 3 Saturdays in April, April 4th, 11th, and I guess 18th, right? If
Yeah.
my math is correct. Um,
Yes.
at 6 p.m. IST, which is around 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and I think 1:30 p.m. in Europe, in UK, and 2:30 in the rest of Europe. So definitely check out the special offer page. Oh, I normally like to share it in the chat, but I did not. So I'm just going to quickly share it in the chat just in case anybody would like it. But I will have the recordings out in a little while. So again, you can go back and watch and listen, take notes for all the tips that Arpita shared with us, and of course, go through this process again for yourself and really be willing to release and let go of whatever is coming up in that moment. Okay. And so yes, I will have that out in shortly, and then we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. So I look forward to seeing you then. But and I just want to thank everybody for all your questions and comments and feedback in the chat, and I hope this was helpful for you as well. I think that was all we had today for all of you today. So please do join the Telegram group if you haven't yet. It is for it's for all the summit information for sure, but I'll be sharing some other extra activations, healing, clearing specifically for the Divine Shakti Rising Telegram group. So please do join there as well. Okay. I did have an issue last week with one of my emails that didn't go out, and that's why now I'm saying, please join the Telegram group, whether it's for Divine Shakti Rising or Awakened Happiness Now, because I don't want you to get stuck with not receiving any email. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that everybody gets all the information that they need, and plus all the bonuses for Divine Shakti Rising. I know Arpita shared a wonderful chakra balancing meditation audio, so that is also available to you, and it's please take advantage of all the bonuses from Divine Shakti Rising as well. Okay. I hope you can make it tomorrow too, Michelle. Tomorrow is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Yeah, you can do laundry at the same time. All right, so I think we're good for today, Arpita.
Yes, yes, definitely. Thank you
Awesome.
so much, everyone. And thank you, Alara, for inviting me here again. It was great connecting with everybody. And yes, lots of love, light to all of you. And looking forward to see you all in the upcoming sessions.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. Have a great afternoon, evening. Enjoy your Sunday. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. All right. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, happiness, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all so much love and blessings. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Arpita.
Yes.